It is concert season anyway, baby. And this is the intro. So, anyway, to start off this video, I went to a concert. The concert season started, for me at least. I went to Mathieu, which you can see right here.
Sous la pluie, je me demande pourquoi y a le cœur qui vacille quand j'entends ta voix.
I also met him after the show, which was very cute. He was so nice and he was so kind, and yeah, that's that. So for this portion of the video, I would like to talk about books. I have a very, let's say, weird connection, weird history with books. I didn't really like to read books when I was younger because I was so caught up in my own fantasy and imagination that I couldn't care less for someone else's imagination in that case. And also it was always like doing a chore, reading at home. Right now I really like reading because I do it for myself and I do it because I like to do it and not because I get a grade on it or like some sort of judgment or anything. I just read the book for myself, and I also choose for myself what I'm reading. When I was younger, that was not the case, and that is probably the reason why I didn't touch books for a long time. Now, I have a different problem. For some untold reason, I sometimes don't finish a book that I'm reading. There's no particular reason. The book is fine, the book is good, and still I would just randomly stop at a certain point and just drop the book and not touch it. So for this year, I have a resolution, which is basically to read 5 books. Now you will say, 5 books isn't much. For me it's much because I want to start to read the book and I want to finish it as well. So right now I'm on my 3rd book and it's going fine. I haven't abandoned any books yet. If I manage to read 5 books and not drop one randomly, then I will of course continue to read more books this year. But I made the goal for myself to read 5 books and not do the same thing that I usually do with books. I'm really into classic books and also into crime genre, but like all the old books. Usually. As of right now, that is my bread and butter for books. And that is the part that I wanted to highlight on the books. I also had some time for myself and I decided to draw and paint something again, since I haven't, touched all my art supplies in probably over a year. And I wanted to start with something easy, which isn't challenging to find the love of drawing and painting something again, and maybe trying to find the time and love to do it more often than I used to in the last years, because back in the days I used to draw a lot and paint a lot. It wasn't particularly good, but I liked it. It was a hobby that I enjoyed and I did it every single day. And now I barely touch a pencil. mainly because I don't have time, but that's okay because I have other hobbies and I have other things that I do and that I also like. But sometimes I really wish to go back in those times and do more art, even though I visit a pottery class every Monday and I do art in that way. But it's still different than just sitting down in front of a blank piece of paper and do something with lines and structure and colors. Enjoy.